What's up, Mid Ninja Squad? It's your boy Fio Boy 86 coming back with a brand new video for y'all. So in today's video, we're gonna basically talk about the Pontiac Fiero versus the Chevrolet Corvette C8. If you're not following me on YouTube, Snapchat, or TikTok, please do so at Fiero Born Square 86. Also, please follow me on my brand new Instagram page at 214 Fiero Guy. And if you have not already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell, because I'm the only guy that's gonna bring you Pontiac Fiero content and Chevrolet Corvette content. Also, please triple smash that like button. Hey, go ahead and do it for your boy, man, because you already know, man, we run it up, we run it up, we run it up. Most definitely. Let's go ahead and get into the action. All right, y'all. So I'm going to say this before we anything. This is my opinion. This is on how I feel about this car. And, you know, I don't want people to get butthurt or anything about what I'm saying. But at the same time, it is the honest truth. I'm just saying about the new C8 Corvette. So in this video, pretty much how I feel about the new C8 Corvette, I don't think it's worth $100,000. You know, I am gonna say why, because if you really think about the situation, as you can tell from the thumbnail, and also I do have a picture up in the left hand corner or right hand corner, whatever. It's going to end up being in the video. People did all of this talking about the Pontiac Fiero, but you still use the same chassis on the new C8 Corvette. You know, like, I really feel that GM was wrong for that. I really do. I really feel, I be honest with you, I really thought about leaving GM after that. After I seen that, I really did. I really did. I really thought about leaving GM because of what had happened. You know, like, I don't understand why would you destroy something that's been your best car for the longest to make one of your better products bigger, instead of just making what, you know what I'm saying, what was supposed to be in a 2022 or 2023 Pontiac Fiero. GM should have just went ahead and just did that. I'm just gonna be honest. You know, like, I really feel that they tried to take us out. And really, y'all are actually making the Pontiac Fiero community bigger than what it is. Because now, every time somebody buys a C8, what is the other car that they're gonna be looking for? A Pontiac Fiero. Because why? It's the same chassis. Everything underneath a brand new C8 Corvette is the same car. There is nothing different. Yes, you have all of your, you have all of your bells and whistles, all of your brand new suspension, all of your brand new brakes and all of that. But if you actually take off everything that's on a new C8 Corvette and you look into a Pontiac Fiero and you take everything off of it, it's the same exact car. And that's why I'm actually making this video. You know, like, I did not like on what GM did, you know, to be honest. Like, I just felt that right there was kind of disrespectful, if you think about it. As us being Pontiac Fiero guys and girls, we are not going anywhere. I am going to say that. I'm going to say it again. The Pontiac Fiero world is not going anywhere. And I hope that they don't try to do that to the Chevrolet Corvette too. You know what I'm saying? With trying to make something rear engine to block that off. Because once again, the Chevrolet Corvette community or the Pontiac Fiero community is not going anywhere. We're gonna be here. We're gonna stay here. I'm just saying, because it's ridiculous that y'all did all this raving about a Pontiac Fiero and you can't even tell me nothing about it. Why is people raving over this car? Oh, my car, this car dangerous. But you took the same chassis that you used on a Pontiac Fiero, updated it, and put it on a new C8 Corvette just to make people buy it. Now I want y'all to let me know down in the comment section on what y'all really think about that. And like, when I say think about it, don't just think about it being brand new and it's a new car and you know what I'm saying, and life evolves around a new C8. Be honest. You know what I'm saying? Why would you take a product that's been your mid-engine life, the one that actually made you, that actually made GM? Yes, everybody on the internet don't really know nothing about cars. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know anything about cars. They really don't. You know, and if you did, you would not be talking about the Pontiac Fiero like that. If you really knew about cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this video had to be made, y'all. It had to be made. Because it does not make any sense on why they took the time to say, okay, well, you know, let me come over here and let me build something to take out one of the best communities that we ever built in the world. Yes. Now, at that point in time, everybody wanted an 84 Pontiac Fiero. Everybody did. There was nobody in the world that did not want an 84 Pontiac Fiero. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point in time, this is what people had to realize. I know back in the day, for the Chevrolet Corvair and the Pontiac Fiero, there was not enough mechanics. Now, this is the time to actually buy Pontiac Fieros and Chevrolet Corvairs, because you know why? It is so many of us as mechanics on these cars, we can help you. You know what I'm saying? We can definitely help y'all decide on what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the car has blown off the road and nobody don't want it no more. And you know what I'm saying? This is the best time to buy a Pontiac Fiero. This is the best time to buy a Chevrolet Corvair, because it's not just a part of history. These cars actually made GM. The Corvette, the Camaro, the Chevelles, the Impalas, those did not make Chevrolet. I'm just telling y'all. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. When I say make Chevrolet, or when I say make GM, what I'm saying is, you have to realize what type of status that these cars have. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I always say in my videos, if you really think about it, I would rather take a Chevrolet Corvair, I would rather take a Pontiac Fiero to a car show out of any car that GM ever made. Out of any car, I'm gonna step out of boundaries a little bit. Out of any car that Ford made. Out of any car that Dodge made. Why? Because nobody has it. And then when you think about it, there's a whole community. We have two communities. You got your own junkyard. You got your own parts stores. Why would you not want that? Why would you go out there and give $100,000 to a car that is the same car that we have been looking at since 1984? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to kind of think just a little bit before we start making accusations about cars. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you get ready to look at the situation for the car, and whenever you get to look at the situation for the C8, I mean, not the car, but the Pontiac Fiero, and then we had to look at the accusations about the C8, it's the same thing. It's the same car. You know what I'm saying? And what GM trying to do, they're trying to cover up the Pontiac Fiero. But you know what? It's not going anywhere. We are here to stay as a Pontiac Fiero group and Chevrolet Corvair group. We're not going anywhere. You know, like, I just find that hard when I actually seen that, when my buddy actually had showed me that picture, like, on everything that resembles the Pontiac Fiero on the C8. Everything. When you talk about brakes, it's the same exact thing. Yes, it's updated to where you can put bigger rotors on there, bigger brakes, but it's the same exact chassis. If you really think about like handling wise, it's the same thing as a Pontiac Fiero. It handles just the same way. If you think about the rear end gears, it's the same exact gears. It's nothing different. Yes, it's faster because it's a newer car. but it's the same exact gears. If you actually think about if they actually made a manual, it will probably be the same exact status as a Pontiac Fiero, only faster. You know, and I just really had to bring that to y'all because, like I know we so pumped up about the new C8, but you have to really see through what is going on with this car. You have to really see. And as me being a mid-engine guy, I actually build these cars. I don't just talk about it. I build Pontiac Fieros. I've never built a C8, but I have seen the suspension on a C8. And it is exactly the same as a Pontiac Fiero. Exactly. If you actually look at the mock-up of the Pontiac Fiero and the C8, it's the same exact chassis. It's nothing different. And you had all these people raving, oh, that car gonna blow up. Oh, that car gonna mess up on you. Oh, that car wheel gonna pop off. So why would you go buy a C8 then? If you know it's the same exact chassis. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. You buy whatever that you feel that is right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying not to buy a brand new C8. I'm just saying if you're gonna do that, then you might well go ahead and buy a Pontiac Fiero too. I mean, that's pretty much all I'm saying. If you talking about spending that type of money on that car that everybody raved about, as far as it being an unsafe car, as far as it being, oh, that car gonna catch on fire. Hey, you buy whatever you want to buy. But I'm just saying, if you talking about buying a C8, you might well go and buy a Pontiac Fiero too. And then let's swap that. And you will end up seeing on why it's the same as that car. You know what I'm saying? One engine bay is bigger than the other. But when you look at the suspension, the way that the way that the back springs are set up. If you look underneath the Pontiac Fiero, my bad, it's the same exact spring setup. Whenever you're ready to look at your axles in the back, if you look at the brand new C8 Corvette, it's the same way as a Pontiac Fiero. If you get ready to look at the way your back tail light structure is, it's the same exact way as a Pontiac Fiero. Yes, it is different. If we get ready to look at the back of a Chevrolet Corvette, Chevrolet Corvette, like back lights, yes, it's different. But underneath, it's the same light pad. If you really, really think about it, it's the same light pad. Like, once again, like I was saying, I thought about leaving GM because I've been a GM guy all my life. So, every car I done had from like first until now has been a GM. And I really, really thought about leaving GM after seeing this. I really did, because I did not like the whole idea. You putting up markups of you making a Pontiac Fiero, but you never did do it. You putting up mock-ups or pictures of Pontiac Fiero versus new C8, but you never did do it. And so, GM, please make the new Pontiac Fiero. Please. Not just me, but the Pontiac Fiero world is asking you to make this. Because at the end of the day, this is what brought you up to status. Not the Corvette, not the Camaro, not the Chevelle, not the Impala, not the Nova, not the other cars that GM made, Cutlasses and and etc. None of that stuff made GM outside of the Chevrolet Corvette and the Pontiac Fiero. And to be honest with y'all, These cars are not controversial. It just at that point in time of the Pontiac Fiero being made versus the Chevrolet Corvair being made, there was just not enough mechanics. Now you have a whole group of mechanics. So where is this car controversial at? I want you to let me know down in the comment section. And please be honest with me. Don't just talk about the car because of what someone else said on the internet. Be honest. If you know cars, I want you to tell me the reason why this car was such a big headache. If you know cars, don't just tell me because somebody else said something on the internet. Oh yeah, that car's. I don't want to hear. Please tell me on why do you think that these cars were such controversial. Alright y'all, well, that right there is the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Once again, y'all, I just hope that GM decides to pull the trigger and make the brand new Pontiac Fiero. Most definitely. Well, it's your boy Fiero Boy 86, and I'm out.